How did you first get introduced to polygamy?
I think I've always been into it since I realized that I liked women.
Okay.
And I noticed maybe in some relationships I've had in my past, I would be like, I would love if my best friend was here in the bed with us.
Do you feel like
us.
you wanting to be in a polygamous relationship is part of you not being healed?
No, it's not. I read a quote. I wish I wrote it down in my phone, but it was something like, I love her more because she loves him the way I do.
Yo, what's the deal? This is Calvin with another episode of Stab Lab Podcast. Episode number, I think it's 85. I don't know. You know what, y'all? I don't know. I'm just be going with the day. Now I don't even know the number. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all gonna kill me, but today is a very special day because we have a very special guest with us today. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to our content. That way I can grow and you can help us grow together. I do got a few announcements before we get into it. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Condolences to the family, to the friends. It's just a tragic situation. Everybody say he not a staple, but he really was a part of our history. And a lot of people just popping up saying that they fucked with Rich Homie Quan. And y'all probably did. He had a lot of stuff going on too, but he was really a part of our culture. You know what I'm saying? And his music was really hot. Like, people just be saying like his music wasn't hot. And it really was, man. But one thing I don't understand right now is why all of these women popping up out of nowhere, posting videos and pictures of him, now that he's deceased. And I just feel like, me personally, men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if that was our side piece and she passed away, I feel like men, we move different. And I don't know if women have different motives. I don't know if women do that intentionally or if they just doing that just to show, their appreciation, the time spent. You know what I'm saying? Like why they did that or why he did this or whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I do want to ask our lovely co-host today, Bianca. How you doing today?
Real? I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, nice to have you in the lab. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
What's your opinion on that?
I actually just made a post today.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Just literally like an hour ago. I feel like, I'm not sure. I didn't really follow him like that. So I don't know if the girlfriend he did have, if that was like his official girlfriend that he had. Was that somebody that everybody knew was his girl?
That's the thing though. I didn't know who she was though.
So the way I'm looking at it is, I feel like all the women knew that he was messing with other women. So I feel like each one of those women probably had their own relationship and their own special bond with him.
Right.
So now after he passed, why can't they be sad? Why can't they miss him? Why can't they think about him and show the love that they had for him on their own? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at them. I feel like they all knew.
I feel like they knew, but I feel like to post him after he died, I feel like it was the level of respect there though. You get what I'm saying?
He wasn't. Was he married? He wasn't married, right? So
No.
I don't know. That's just how I feel. They loved him too,
right.
And just because maybe he did have like an official girlfriend doesn't mean they can't show their love for him now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they didn't beforehand, but maybe they weren't trying to be messy, but he's passed away now. Why can't everybody just love him the way they loved him, show the love that they had for him, and nobody be upset about it?
I don't know. I think social media.
Nobody was married. He didn't have like, now if it was like he had one official girlfriend like Nipsey and Lauren,
right.
Then that would have been a different story. No, you know what I'm saying? They were a thing. That was their thing. They were with each other. So all of a sudden, if a woman came out with their that would have been like a big deal. So with him, I don't think it's that serious. I don't know why everybody's so mad.
I don't know, because it's not even the first time that this has happened.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's just social media. But before we get into it, we have some very, very, very interesting topics today. Almost sort of kind of like that, but almost, on the level of what everybody trying to do now. I don't know if it's a phase. I don't know if it's just something that we just want to be a part of. We're going to get deep a little bit into polygamy today.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And it's just a topic that is just kind of floating around and don't nobody really understand it. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people want more knowledge of it. And I just like, you know what? I think Bianca will be the perfect person to talk about it, because you are in a polygamous relationship, or you want to be in a polygamous relationship?
We're exploring.
Okay.
Right, that's what I'm gonna call it, because we don't have an official girlfriend yet, but it is something that we're exploring together.
Okay.
It's a new journey for us because we've been together 3 years. This is the first time we actually started acting on it this year. So yes, I think it's I don't think it's nothing too crazy. I think it's just like stigmatized, and it shouldn't be.
Right.
So I'm happy that it's starting to be talked about. That way, maybe as the years go, it could be more comfortable, and people could be. It won't be so like such a crazy taboo type of thing. I don't think it should be that way.
Yeah, no. But we got some deep stuff to talk about.
Yep.
But I got one more announcement.
Okay.
It's football season, ladies. Leave us the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done gave y'all the summertime. We done gave y'all the wintertime. Like, leave us alone. If y'all see we in the basement, we chilling watching football, don't walk past with your sexiest lingerie on, that ass swinging. You got your favorite lingerie on. You looking glazed
Make him
up.
some food, okay?
You know what I'm saying?
Make him
Like,
food while he's watching the game and be
damn.
quiet.
We not taking the trash out. We not fixing no doors. We not taking the kids to the park. Leave us alone. Give us a couple, you know what I'm saying? I was trying ourselves, but you can keep that shit on for later on though. But I just want to let y'all know, like, you know, give us our little time. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave us alone. It's football season. Let us do our thing. You want to walk around talking about, are we hungry? You know damn well we hungry.
Right, just
you know
make
what I'm
the
saying?
food and bring it.
Just make the food, yeah. But other than that, man, I just want to talk about, you know, a little bit about polygamy and what it means, was a little bit of the history of it, you know what I'm saying? And there's so many different aspects and topics and understandings and things of that sort. So we just want to dig a little deep into that. Just a little history. There's a few types of polygamy that I didn't know about. And number one is polygyny. If y'all didn't know what that was, this is the most common form of polygamy, where one man has multiple wives. It's also practiced in, you know, some cultures and religious groups like Islamic groups. Polyandry, I didn't know what that was. It's a rare form of polygamy where one woman has multiple husbands. It's been practiced historically in certain regions such as Tibet and other parts of India. Number three is group marriage. That's I don't know if I'm saying this right. Polygamry. I know I'm saying that wrong, y'all. Don't crucify me. But it's also common in certain communities with living arrangements and certain alternative societies. And then it's concubinage. Though not only technically a form of polygamy, but in a legal sense, it involves many people having a long-term relationship as the man with women of other than his wife for a long time, and she don't date nobody else. So a lot of people didn't know, you know, those understandings. They think polygamy is just, you know, one man having multiple women, but
it's an umbrella,
right? It's so many. Did you know that?
Some of them you said I didn't know term by term, but because I'm still learning myself and. So you just taught me some stuff. Yeah,
so I just want to tell the people what the history was before we got into it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't really understand what it is and stuff like that. So how did you first get introduced to polygamy?
I think I've always been into it since I realized that I liked women.
Okay.
And I noticed maybe in some relationships I've had in my past, I would be like, I would love if my best friend was here in the bed with us, sleeping with us, like things like that. I would have those type of thoughts. So I'm like, I wonder why that is. So I would like see it on the internet and it would just resonate with me. I'm like, maybe this is something that I would like, but I've never got to practice it with anyone until the relationship I'm in now. So it's definitely new. It's exciting. It's refreshing. And we're having fun.
Okay.
So yep, I'm still, like I said, it's still new to me.
Right.
There's still lots to learn. And I feel like to each their own. Every situation has their own rules. They're not all the same.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, so women don't have to think just because he has a girlfriend that he makes all the rules. That's not the case. Each situation is very different.
Okay, so would you say that do you believe all men cheat? Like, we just going to cheat forever? Like,
that's such a crazy topic. It is. The only reason I say not all men cheat is because I have 3 older brothers. And from what I know, the two of them that I know that have been with the same woman for a very, very long time. One of them's been with his wife for about 20 years. The other one's been with his girl now, maybe going on 10 years.
Okay.
And I'm very close to them. We've never heard anything come from them like infidelity, them cheating. They're very good, well-rounded men. So I look at my brothers as an example that it is possible that there's some men out here who just want to be monogamous.
Okay.
They don't have to date multiple women. So no, I don't think it's every man.
Okay.
I
So
don't.
I was
I
going to
don't
ask you,
think
do
that.
you think that's why you chose to be in a polygamous relationship? Because you like, you know what? He going to cheat anyway. So I might as well, and I like women too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it could be a little bit of all of those things put together, if I'm going to be honest. Do I think my man could be monogamous to just me? Yes. Do I think it's realistic being with somebody 10 plus years, 20 years? No. I think that's crazy to think your partner is never going to maybe want to be with another person. So why not experience that with them? Especially if I'm attracted to women too. Why can't we just enjoy life together? Why do you want to just put somebody in a cage and keep them there? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure.
That's how I look at it. It's definitely no, not all men cheat, ladies. You could have a monogamous man. I think it's rare.
Okay.
I think it's more likely that men are going to want to be with multiple women.
What do you think the percentage of men that wants to be with one woman?
I can't put a number on it.
Is it a higher percentage or a lower percentage?
A lower.
Lower percentage?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's so hard, though, for us to be one woman? Because I'm not saying that it's impossible, but like you said, there's so many options out here now, and I feel like men lack discipline. And we don't have, I would say, enough discipline to say I want to be monogamous in a relationship, because I see women beautiful as you in polygamous relationships. So they're like, shit, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Could it be a cultural thing too? Maybe.
Yeah, I think that is something that's possible. I don't think that that's the wholehearted truth about stuff like that. But
yeah, I don't know. I think it's nature. You guys might have been born that way.
Yeah,
honestly,
I can believe it.
I feel like y'all might have been born. And then for me to also be attracted to women, how can I think that that's fair? That I could see a beautiful girl and maybe lust after her, or I feel like she's a beautiful. Why would I think that's fair that he can't never experience another human being other than me? You're going to do it with me. I don't like nothing being done behind my back, but yes, let's do it together. Let's experience life together.
Okay.
And I'm so secure in myself. I really, truly feel like there's no woman out here who could take my place. So there's nobody I feel like he would leave me for and be like, I'm going to go be with this girl. I'm number one.
Okay.
I don't think that could be taken from me. So going into polygamy, you do have to have that you have to be very secure in yourself, very mature mentally. You have to, it's very, it's a mental thing for sure. And I'm still going through that to this day, learning how to manage my thoughts going into it. But like I said, have lots of confidence in yourself that your man is not going to go anywhere. Okay. He's not going to pick another woman over you. And if you're going to be like that, don't do it.
Right. Do you think it's a trend?
No.
You don't think it's a trend?
No, I think it's something that's always been a thing. It's people are becoming more comfortable with it.
Okay.
People are starting to become more comfortable and be more open. As I don't know, the generation we're in now is so much different than like our parents.
Facts.
The mental health thing is a big thing now. Like our parents didn't have those resources for us when we were kids, like mental health. And I think polygamy, it's like the same kind of vibe. It's starting to become, people are talking about it more, and it's not looked at like down. It's not being looked down upon as much. Yeah, I'm hoping it blows up some more.
Open up doors, but that's why we need people like you to talk about it. That is comfortable about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we don't need nobody who just closed-minded. Like, you are a very open-minded individual. Yeah. And I think that you understand things a lot different. And I'm not saying that people who don't see your point of view don't, but we need people like you for people who want to be in a polygamous relationship.
Or scared to
like, let's talk about it. You get what I'm saying? And I think that, a lot of the older generation did it, but it may have not been openly talked about. Yeah. Like my granddaddy, I know for sure, was hitting 3 women on the block. Yes. You get what I'm saying? Yes. He might not have talked about it or called it polygamy, but I feel like grandma damn near knew about it, but she really couldn't do nothing because he was the provider. That's just how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all. I don't know.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So
and he was hiding it because it wasn't a thing.
For sure.
So you're getting cussed out, you're getting divorced, like homes are being broken up for stuff that I feel like should have just been talked about. So if more men could be comfortable with saying, I want to be polyamorous, I want to have more than one girl. If they could be more open with women moving forward, everybody could be happy. Right. Everybody could make their choices. It's the sneaking and not not telling the person that's the problem.
Yeah. I seen Neo. He's in a poly relationship now, I think it is.
Yeah, I think
Neo.
he needed to do that.
Why you say that?
Wasn't he like some of his music was turned towards him being over sexual, like he couldn't control his self sexually with women? Have you ever noticed that?
No, I never noticed that.
Yeah, I don't know what song it is.
Was it Sexy Love or I don't know.
One of his songs that I remember reading an article about it, that he had like I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, that he had like a sex thing, like he was addicted to sex. So he might have been one of those people fighting that, figuring out why is it he wants to be with multiple women. He felt bad about it, or people made him feel bad about it instead of him being able to be open that he wanted more than one sex partner. I'm not sure.
Right.
So maybe that's good for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good
okay.
for him.
Yeah, I think people are more opening up, to it now. Like, okay, well, this is me. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what else y'all want, but this is me. And so people really gravitating toward it. So do you feel, I know earlier, I don't know if you want to talk about this about your friends or not.
We could talk about it.
Okay. We're not going to go too deep into it, but do you feel like a lot of people are separating themselves from you because you choose that lifestyle and people don't understand it?
You know what? I'm not sure. That I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I just thought of that, like when we was talking
My
earlier.
one friend, maybe. I don't know if I really talked to her about it that much. So I didn't know if I got a chance to.
Okay.
That could be true.
Because maybe they scared that gonna try to talk to them or try to bring them home or something like that. And their husband like, look, you got to cut that off.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
It just dawned on me. I'm like, you know what? Yeah. So
I don't know. The one, maybe that's a question mark.
Right.
That could very well be true. Maybe I'm too much and her husband wasn't okay.
Right.
With my lifestyle. I didn't think of that.
Okay.
That could very much be true.
So rolling into that, how do you deal with this mentally? Because I know a lot of people might look at you different or, judge you for wanting to be in a poly relationship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like,
I don't think I care.
You don't think you care?
No.
I think that's the best way to go into it.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
No, I live in my truth.
Right.
I am who I am. Yeah, I have to deal with, the negative comments that might come with it. But I'm not out here just preaching like, this is what y'all should do. This is me speaking from my point of view. And I think it'll make, like, my relationship, honestly, now this year, we've been together 3 years. This has been the best year that we've had. We're like best friends.
Okay.
So why not give it a try? It doesn't mean it has to be permanent. Maybe y'all just explore for like 2-3 years, get married, and then just be with each other.
Right.
Who's to say it has to last forever? So even our situation now, who's to say we have a permanent girlfriend one day? I don't know. We might not. We might just be having a good time and then, finish living our life together. So,
do you have any friends or family members that's poly?
I have a friend that's poly.
Okay.
That's my best friend.
Okay.
My bands. Hey, she's here with us today.
Okay. She'll be on the next one, y'all.
Yeah, she'll be here.
She's a good support system for it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? She stands behind it because
she stands behind it. She helps me when I'm having bad thoughts or if I'm, trying to understand a situation that it's new to me. She's there for me.
Okay. So how do your other half, talk to me about how do he feel about the situation? Like, how do he feel, coming into this?
He's excited.
Okay. Of course.
Yep. He's excited. And then what I love about him is he always says it like, you're the boss. Whatever you says goes. So like we have our own contract. That's what I call it. Like we have our rules and we follow those rules and everybody's happy.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he's loving it. I don't see why,
No,
the only thing he can't say is he's excited. He's
I don't
fun.
see. I gotta tell you
he's
that.
having a good time.
So do you pick the woman or do he get to pick the woman or like how does that work?
So we do lean towards more me picking the girl.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to it happening to where he might. Okay, so like if he goes out and my man is handsome. So if a girl he might have a good conversation with someone and she might want to exchange numbers or might want to see him again or whatever. He'll tell them like, well, I'm in a relationship and we do date women together. So you would really have to go through her first. So they could take it from there.
Okay.
So I told him like, if that does happen and you think I'll like her and she's attractive, give her my Instagram.
Okay.
And then I'll go from there. If I like her back or think she's cute, I'll catch her vibe. And then if it does, move forward, then we get in a group chat together.
Okay.
So we talk together. So everything's together. So far, nobody's went behind each other's back and done anything other than us doing everything together.
Okay. So how does
I'm not opposed to him don't bring me no girl and say I like her. This is who I want to, let me have that option. Be like, this girl introduced herself to me, which has happened already. A girl did ask him if we're in a poly relationship or an open relationship, and she was willing to date us. I guess she's been in one before.
Okay.
She's very pretty. So I was like, that's cool.
Okay.
I'll give that a try. So yeah, it just goes like that. And we always told each other, if something doesn't work out with the person that we're dealing with, like she rubbed me wrong or she rubbed him wrong and it's just not working out, we always stand by each other and she gets cut off.
Okay.
So it's always going to be me and him at the end of the day. So if you don't make the cut, you don't make the cut. It's bye from both of us.
I was going to ask you that, something like that. Like, how do you go from, okay, say if y'all are dating the other girl for a year and a half, 2 years or whatever, and he says, well, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like her no more. But you still feeling her, though. Like, you still like her. You still digging her. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to kind of fight that with him? Or like,
I don't know. That's a question mark.
Okay.
We haven't been there yet. Yeah. We haven't been there yet because it just we just started doing this year together openly. So yeah, I don't know.
What are you most scared of this?
Somebody breaking us up, maybe. Like somebody coming in between us, sneaky stuff. But honestly, that's not really like a big deal to me. Like it's not something that's in my brain scaring me from doing this. But I think, that would maybe be the only thing that would scare me the most is somebody trying to break our relationship up.
Okay.
Like me trusting someone and then her going behind my back trying to take him from me. Or that would be it would be the girl, I think. I'm not worried about him too much. Just who we bring in, me trusting someone and it not working out. Like it just, gets sour. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that might happen. You have to be prepared for anything.
Right.
Yep.
So earlier you said you know that you that bitch basically, like he ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like there's nobody.
What made you feel like that though? Like
I get money.
Okay.
We get money together.
Talk your shit.
We get money together.
Okay.
We're in business together. I don't know. I feel like I'm different. Even with the poly stuff, I'm very open-minded. I feel like a lot of women aren't like that anymore. I cook, I clean, I fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I don't shut up. I'm working on that part.
I mean, you ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not talking too much, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm that bitch.
No, you're supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed to.
I spoil him. I love him. I'm there for him. He could be himself to me. I don't belittle him. I don't call him names. I barely cuss him out for real. I don't feel like there's nobody like me.
Right.
That's how I really feel about myself.
Yeah, pop your shit. That's what I just wanted to hear.
I really feel that way.
Yeah,
like,
I love confidence though.
It's hard. I feel like I've had a lot of female friends and I feel like I'm just different.
Right.
I really do feel like I'm different. And I feel bad for a lot of men out here in this dating pool because a lot of these women it's far gone. And the men too, y'all suck too. I'm not just against the girls. But yeah, and I don't feel like nobody could. I don't care how big her ass is, how pretty she is. It should just be a quick, fun time. That's about it.
Right.
Yeah, but no, nobody could take my place.
Is it?
Nobody.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I know for a fact can nobody take my spot.
For sure. So how do you feel like your kids will feel in this instance? Like, is this something you got to break down to them? Like, look, y'all, like.
My kids are different.
Okay.
They've been here before. I know people say that about their kids.
You know, I feel the same. I feel like my son
they are so wise and mature. I already talked to them about it.
Okay.
They already know.
And how was they receptive of it?
They don't care.
They don't care?
Yeah, they feel like if they didn't like the girl, they'll just make her not want to be around. Like, what's that movie with the two bad little kids that scared the boyfriend away? Are we there yet?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
They would be like that.
Okay.
They'll just try to push the girl out. But no, they don't mind. I actually told them that I feel like as they get older, if they feel like they want to be with one woman, follow that. If you feel like you want more than one woman, be true in yourself. Tell the truth. Be an honest man and live that life. Don't be sneaky. Don't be a liar. Don't be telling one woman I want to be with you, and then you're sneaking and messing with 5 other women. That's not cool. So if you want to be monogamous, man, be monogamous. If you want to be poly, be that. Be who you are. So I'm teaching them to be honest. That's the main thing. Is just being an honest human.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you are healed?
No.
You don't feel like you healed?
No.
So do you feel like you wanting to be in a polygamous relationship is part of you not being healed?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Because
I feel like I'm not healed in certain areas that have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not just like you looking for a missing link inside of the polygamous relationship.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So I'm kind of 50-50 with the polygamous relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because me, honestly, I just see it in the light where women are a headache. Y'all can be sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I tell him that sometimes.
Yeah, y'all a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And dealing with two women can sometimes be even more a lot.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
tell him that all the time.
It's a battle.
I say that all the time.
So
I
it's
get
like,
on your nerves.
for sure.
You want two of us? Are you sure?
Right.
So something for men. Y'all got to think about that too. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Mentally, your patience. Do you have enough patience to deal with one woman? It's a lot for y'all to work on too. Don't just think it's all peaches and cream.
No, it's not. So I feel like it will be a fun time. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we can have fun or whatever, do some threesomes or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think I did some research and it was saying how the Islamic culture do it to build a bigger legacy. You know what I'm saying? So they don't look at it as just being polygamous in a sexual light.
Right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but
That's
it's
the fun part.
Right. But it's building a bigger legacy for their family and to build something way higher than they can ever imagine.
Yeah.
And I kind of put that in perspective. And then I was trying to put it in the spiritual realm. And I don't know if it said that David in the Bible had a few wives. I'm not sure. Don't kill me, y'all. But it was saying,
it was something like that.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it said Abraham, Jacob, David, and Solomon had multiple wives. And in the Quran, it also allows a man to have up to 4 wives, and it's provided if he can treat them equally though.
Right.
So you just can't say, I want 3 wives or 4 wives, and then treat you, a different type of way.
Yeah.
Like everybody has to be treated equally.
Yep.
And it's, a lot of people do that. And
you have to have money.
that was about to be my next question.
Yes,
is that a rich man's game?
Yeah, if it's looked at, okay, so with you said the Quran, right?
Quran, right here.
So some in those countries, sometimes they don't all live together.
Right.
So if he buys one woman a house, he has to buy all of them a house. If you buy one woman a car, he has to buy all of them a car.
Okay.
So really just depends on how deep you're trying to go. Like I said, with our relationship, I don't know how far it's going to go. We're new. We're just starting out. You definitely need some money because you're going to buy me something. You have to buy me something. We're going out to Morton's or Ruth Chris. You're buying all 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yes, you definitely have to have some money. Unless you're just trying to have threesomes and then just peace out.
Yeah.
And even then, that might cost you. You might have to pay for the girl.
Yeah, for sure. So what are the benefits for him in a poly relationship?
The benefits for him? The way he says it is when I'm being a crybaby or I need attention and he's just not mentally there at the moment, I could get it from her.
Okay.
Which I don't think is the case. We're both gonna want our attention from him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the benefits would be the house being taken care of, which would be less stressful if we live together. We help each other with the kids. We help each other with the chores in the house. So he maybe would get a little bit less, I don't know. What benefits do they get besides some extra loving?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. Like,
question.
like what?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think?
Because like you said, it could possibly be more of a headache sometimes.
For sure. So is it even worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it even worth the relationship? Like what you think?
Like if I was to be in a relationship with her, we talk about it sometimes. She's my best friend, but I always looked at her like the perfect wife.
Okay.
So if me and her was to be with him together, our kids would be taken care of, the house would be clean. We take a load off of each other. So I guess in his benefit would be he don't have to hear our mouth as much.
Right.
Because y'all don't like that nagging stuff.
Right.
That be
Okay.
y'all main thing with women. We nag.
I
and
hate.
we
Oh
cry.
my god.
So a lot of that
so
would
bad.
be with each other, and we taking care of each other. So he comes home to peace and quiet. And if he's doing his part, he don't have to hear no nagging,
Okay.
no complaints. So I guess maybe that would be the load would be taken off of him.
Give me time to sit back and let y'all
Yes.
kind of get y'all shit together instead of me trying to repair.
Yeah, but
if something is going.
I don't feel like men have that by nature. I don't think
Yeah.
that's y'all job for real. Y'all not gonna understand us on that level.
Right.
So having sisters, wives, we there for each other.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's definitely not just a sex thing.
How do you deal with infidelity? How do you deal with jealousy? Like, oh, well, I want to spend more time with him, or I'm not spending enough time with. Like, how do y'all intertwine? Like,
Well, like right now, we go on dates together.
okay,
And we do have a friend. We have sleepovers. We
Okay.
call them sleepovers. They're not sexual sleepovers. And I don't get jealous. I don't know. Like, even if I have that thought in my head, it definitely is something you have to work on by yourself. You can't run to him. Y'all can have them talks, but it does take a lot of emotional maturity to sit. Even if you feel like you're having that thought, like you're feeling jealous, sit with that give yourself a couple hours to sit and see if it really was that serious.
Okay.
That's what I do. It's never not. No, it's not. Actually, I read a quote. I wish I wrote it down in my phone, but it was something like, I love her more because she loves him the way I do. And that's how I look at it. Like, I would love the girl that loves my man the same way that I do. It's going to make me love her more. Like, why can't we all just share the love together? I don't know. It's weird. That's how I know I'm different.
Okay.
It's not because I don't feel jealousy. I don't like, this is how I knew I was about that life for real. We went to Cancun together. There was some really nice girls in the pool with us. We all were having drinks together, and I rounded us all up, and I'm like, all right, we're all going to kiss him together now, okay? So I had all of them. I was bossing them around. I'm like, you kiss him, now you kiss him, now you kiss him, now my turn. So it's exciting. Like, why can't we just have fun together? Even like I said, even if it doesn't go serious and we get married and we're moving in together, let's just see where it goes. Like, I'm a butterfly. Like, let's just explore and have a good time and see what happens.
I think the world would be in such a better place if all women thought like y'all.
I think so.
And
I really do.
I really do, because a lot of women try to stop the man from cheating. Like, that's damn. Okay.
But see, what I think the biggest problem with that is men lying. They'll come
Facts.
into the relationship and they'll be like, I love you. It's only you. I only want to be with you. But they really got a girlfriend. Yeah, they really got a girlfriend up the street that they sneak off and see. If you would have just been honest with who you are and tell her that from the beginning, then she could have had that choice. And she could have been like, okay, I'm down with that. Or I'll go find a man who is monogamous.
Okay.
It's the lying.
Okay.
But like I said, it's so stigmatized. Like, their mothers probably would tell them that that's bad. And they'd see her cussing they daddy out for cheating. So it's been passed down. A lot of people don't know it's okay. Live in your truth. Be who you are. So I'm hoping everybody gets to be happy soon.
It's just hard to do that when a lot of women a lot of men are scared to say,
Yeah.
I want to be in a relationship with two women.
Yeah.
So what they want their cake and eat it too. So, but sometimes they can't do that because they feel like, okay, I might lose this good woman if I try to get this woman. You get what I'm saying? So
I could empathize with y'all with that. I understand.
you can, but not all women though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've actually had a sales pitch for me and him before.
What was it?
I didn't write it down or anything, but the girl that we were dating, she's never done that before. She's never even been with a woman. But, she had a lot of questions for us. And I just had to tell her, like, would you rather deal with these men that you keep dating? They're cheaters, they're liars, or you could come deal with us. We're honest, we're open, we get money together, you'd be happy here, we treat you well. What's wrong with that? Like,
damn, you a sales?
No, seriously.
You sold the fuck out of that. I ain't gonna lie though.
When she hangs out with us, we treat her good. Like, she gets taken out. We've never done nothing sexual with this girl. We just treat her very nice. Why not? Like, why would you not want to do that? I don't get it.
Yeah.
And somebody made a status the other day. He's like, women will deal with multiple baby daddies. There will be a side chick to 3-4 different dudes, but poly is just off the table.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing.
Because they don't know though. Like you just broke it down so crazy. It almost make a woman like, damn, you right. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost a welcome letter to be like, you know what? I'm not about to keep dealing with these bullshit ass men. I might as well deal with a woman.
You're being a side chick anyways.
Yeah, like you might as well.
Mamas. Yeah. You might have a few baby daddies, a few kids. Why not be in a poly relationship and know what you're signing up for?
It is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might as well go ahead.
We're just out here just dating everybody and fucking everybody. That's not what it is.
Right.
So a lot of people stigmatize that and think just because you're poly, you're having sex with everybody.
I think that's what it is though.
No, it's not. It's not a sex thing at all. Sometimes when we have our friend come over and she spends time with us, me and him might get on each other's nerves by the end of the week. We're just irritated with each other. And when she comes over and spends time with us, even when she comes over, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like it starts us fresh for the week. All our energy goes to her. She makes us laugh. We have fun together. And then me and him are back best friends again. It's
that's cool.
We tell her that, like, we miss you. Like, we need your energy because she starts it all over. It needs a little spark, a little sun.
I think that's the key to longevity in a relationship.
Why do you think you about to be with somebody the rest of your life, and this man has to just be with you, or you have to just see him, or just y'all two forever?
That's a harsh reality.
That's sad.
That is a really harsh reality.
I like women. Maybe if I didn't like women, then my mindset would be different.
If you didn't like women,
if I didn't like women, maybe it would be different. But I think all women got a little bit in them.
You think so?
They be fighting it.
Yeah, they do.
I think women are beautiful.
Yeah.
I respect women. I love women. And it's not always just like a sex thing, but it's just like
it's
the woman's presence.
Yes.
You know?
It's so refreshing.
How could you not like a woman though? It's like, man, women are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Even, sometimes y'all do get on our nerves, but I feel like then we damn near still need y'all to nurture, to take care of us. Like when we come home, we looking at guys we don't want to fucking look at guys all day. We want to see something nice.
You want to come home to a home cooked meal.
Yeah, like
clean home. A woman makes a home.
So imagine two of them. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Why you don't want your other half to travel alone by herself? Do you feel like, do you trust them?
I trust him, but human nature comes back into my brain. I have a battle with myself a lot because I feel like I want to keep him to myself. And I don't want him to do nothing behind my back. But just because if he was to do something behind my back and say I don't ever find out about it, is that the end of the world? No, it's not. So I don't know. I still battle with that. I'm still trying to figure that part out.
Okay.
Even if he did, we have jokes about, the guys going to the DR, the Dominican Republic. What do they go out there for?
Passport bros.
Yeah, what are they about to go out there and do? Them big booty Latinas.
It's only I mean,
so it's like, am I selfish to tell him he can't go experience that one time? Do I just let him?
Social media.
You seen that barbershop?
When she be dancing, the thick ass
all the
girl.
Girls be dancing.
Man, what?
I can't even be mad if he wants to go there. Can I come?
Yeah, for sure. like how can you ever experience? You said you Spanish or you Mexican?
I'm Mexican and Spanish.
Oh wow.
Yeah, my dad's from Mexico. My mom's family is from Spain and supposedly goes into Germany, but I didn't see that in my ancestry report.
Okay.
It was just Spain and Native American Mexican.
Okay.
So yeah, that Native American part goes down into Mexico.
Okay.
Yep.
So you can't even really be mad at him if he want to go to DR or you know what I'm saying?
I feel like this is an experience. This life is an experience. If you want this person, why y'all can't just experience life together?
Yeah.
Do I crave other men? No.
You don't really?
No, wow. I don't look. It's even hard for me to look at another man right now and be like, "Ooh, he's cute. Like he's fine to me." No, I only want him. I don't lust after other men. Nothing. So maybe my situation is different. Some girls might be like, "Well, what about us? What if we want to be with another man?" To each their own. Every situation is different. All I see is my man.
Would you be open? I don't know if that's called polygyny. No, that's not polygyny.
It's polygyny when he could have a partner and I could have another partner.
Right. I was about to ask you. Okay.
Polygyny is when he has multiple wives. Polygyny is when the man has.
I have to Google it real quick, but I'm pretty sure polygamy is when he has multiple wives, and polygyny is when everyone has their own partners.
No, polygyny is when
Google it real quick.
I did. I'm looking on ChatGPT. Yep. Yeah. So polygamy is an umbrella term that refers to any form of marriage involving more than two people. Mm-hmm. Okay. It encompasses multiple types, including polygyny, one man, multiple wives, and polyandry, one woman, multiple husbands.
Okay.
And then polyandry is a specific form of polygamy in which one woman has multiple husbands simultaneously. So
there's one where he could have partners, I could have partners, but we're still partners.
Yeah. So what is that? I thought
that was polygamy.
Or would you date outside of that? Like you having?
No, he's the king. He's the boss man.
He's the God.
Yeah, he's the God. That's how you kind of look at it. Like that's you.
He's the center.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's the center of everything.
All right. I just got one question. Do you think that your relationship will last if he didn't want to be in a poly relationship?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So
you don't have to do this
because you like women too. Do you think you can be like, all right, I don't even want to deal with women no more? Like
if he wanted to.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't think that would happen. I don't even think he would mind if I had girlfriends by myself, but then that wouldn't be fair that he doesn't. But yeah, that would be okay with me. Whatever. My kid's father, he didn't like the fact that I even like girls. I couldn't even talk about that to him. I was young. Like no, he was not okay with it. So there's some men out here who not into that.
Right.
And whatever woman we have has to understand we're gonna get married.
Right.
And she's coming in to join us.
So are all three y'all gonna get married, or is
can you do that?
I don't think that's legal.
Is that legal?
I don't know.
But technically, it is a marriage, whether if it's documented or
not. We'll get her a ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could have a ceremony.
Yeah, definitely.
But on paper, me and him are married because that comes down to like business and money
and life insurance.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's deeper than just. Yeah, that's deeper than just.
Yeah,
we're married.
If anybody wanted to go into a polygamous relationship, what would be your advice?
Be open-minded, be secure in yourself, and be free.
Be free.
Yes, and just be free, have fun, and just understand that we only live one life. Why do you want to just put somebody in a box and you can't do nothing? You're here with me and stuck with me forever. Like, just have fun.
A best friend.
Me and my man are best friends.
Yeah, that's number one though.
Yes,
like and you have to be best friends to go far.
Always like this though. It took also. Work on y'all relationships. Okay. Don't be so quick to break up. Don't be so quick to run away from something. Stick by your man. Work on something together. Like don't stay in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Don't stay with somebody who's having babies on you and stuff. I don't believe in, and you're not open to that.
Right.
No, don't stay. But if you could work on attitude problems and y'all sick of each other, that's just a phase.
Yeah, for sure. I think that people
been through our phases.
Yeah, people just be the cheating part, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. If I got a good woman at home and she's taking care of everything and we compatible, we best friends and shit, it's like I'm not about to. The dating pool sucks so fucking bad.
A lot of women aren't gonna like me for this comment, but even cheating's not even that big of a deal breaker to me. I feel like that's something that could be worked on too. Now, if you just being nasty, you getting women pregnant, you bringing STDs home, that's a no. But if your man slips up and does some bullshit that he wasn't supposed to do, do I say leave him? No. I don't think you need to leave him for that. But that might be my poly mindset. Yeah. I could look back to certain situations and I could have left him a long time ago and I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And I would have regretted that.
Facts.
Yes, I love him with my whole heart. I ain't going no motherfucking where.
I
ain't going no motherfucking where. That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him. We gonna work this out. So
you know they ain't gonna hate you. You said that.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
they
sorry,
are. It's
y'all.
cool.
Please don't be mad at me. Work through that shit with your man, y'all. If you have to go read a book to learn psychology and how people's brains work, learn about it. Teach him.
Right.
Help him. If his mama wasn't a good mama, be that for him. Be what he needed when he was a child. I don't know. Figure it out. Stop just leaving your men so quick because they're going to find somebody who's going to take good care of them.
Yes, they will.
Don't be mad.
Yes, they will.
Yes.
Really, really, really appreciate you and your co-host for
y'all will see her next time.
Yes, for stopping by the lab, kind of kicking it with me, trying to get the polygamy world out there a little more. We're not pressuring this on y'all.
No.
We are not telling you go out here and just be in a polygamy relationship, because you have to like your person. Y'all got to like that other person. It might be a phase. Y'all might just want to have fun, whatever the fuck the case may be. But once again, I appreciate you for coming, spending time with me. Where can they find you at?
My Instagram at Bad Bianca. Really, that's just it. Just hit me up on Instagram.
Okay.
I'll put all my other links up on there on my story if they want to follow. I have a TikTok and everything, but everything is Bad Bianca.
Okay.
So you can find me TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
All right, cool. And of course, you can follow me at the Stab Lab Network on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, iTunes, all of that good stuff, man. And make sure you're taking care of your mental health. We are in September, which is just amazing to me. We just was in fucking January. So that means if you're not doing something with your time, that means you losing your time. And time is just too precious, too valuable. And we are losing people. Like I said, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. You know, it's just get your shit together, man, for real. But